So I thought I'd make a quick video just to show the switchboard, which is a 4-loop MIDI-controlled switchboard that is meant to be, say on your pedal board there at the front of the stage, along with the unit, something like this HX effects unit. Say that 5 times fast. Apologize in advance for all the cables and everything around here. Just wanted to kind of show how it can be used. So with a unit like this, of course, you've got all kinds of effects and things in there that are awesome, but maybe there's a few analog pedals that you just love and you want to have as part of your setup. How I've got this wired up, I've got it wired into the effects loop of this HX effects unit, which is nice because then you can put those pedals anywhere in that signal chain that you want. As you're playing, here's my clean sound there. As you're playing, if you decide you want to use one of those pedals, of course you can kick them on and off. And that's, there's a lot of pedals out there that do that, a lot of looping pedals. What's a bit different about this one is it also has MIDI and it listens to the MIDI out from this one. So say in this patch that you have, if you always want to have that distorted channel or bring in this pedal, you just select it, hit the save button, and then anytime you go back to that patch, it'll kick it in, which is nice. So you can intermingle it with the effects that are on there. So for example, if I go to, so I was working on a song here and I'm using this tremolo, but for the intro of the song, I want to have a distortion or a fuzz here, and I want to use some of my reverb. Click save on that, and then when I go to play that part of the song, like it or love it, that's what's there. And then so when I go to the say verse part of that song, and if I still just want to use that distortion pedal and I still want to use my verb, I can save that. So you can see how handy it is where you can set up your patches ahead of time and it'll integrate your pedals however you want. I've actually got this wired up right now using the effects loop in here. So what I've done is between 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, I've put an effects loop in. So what that's helped me or allowed me to do is I've got these 2 drive distortion type pedals into the effects unit here. So into that effects loop, I could actually take the other 2 and I could put them in another effects loop in here and gives me more flexibility. But what I chose to do was run them through the effects loop of this amp. So what that does, I can drive all the drive pedals and things like that into the front of the amp. And then if I want to bring in my, something that's time-based like a reverb here, that will actually just put those 2 through the effects unit, or sorry, the effects loop part of that amp, which is probably confusing, but I'll throw a picture up just to show some of the different wiring ways that you can use this. And of course, it's pretty endless, but I think anybody that uses a pedal like this won't feel very complex to them. And again, it's very, very simple. You don't really have to know, MIDI or anything like that. You connect it up, select whatever channel you want, whatever pedals that you want integrated with that, save it. And then anytime you go back to that channel, that's how it's gonna be. A couple other features that I added. So you can see I don't have anything in 2 right now. The way I've wired it is just in case you forget, there isn't something there and you're live and you step on that, it could actually drop out your signal, but I've wired it in such a way that if there's nothing plugged in there, it will just bypass that loop and you'll still get signal out no matter what you do there. So that's pretty handy. And the other thing I've done is put a MIDI through on this. So you've got 4 loops on here. I've got other units that I'll show in other videos that, you can add. So this one, you can add 8 loops to it and put that on your pedal board or up by your amp. And you can have 8 more effects loops or more units connected to it that are controlled in the same way. So if you have any questions, of course, reach out. You can through Facebook or, of course, in the comments below in the YouTube video here. Hope you enjoy it.